Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. LA Gamer Dad here, and today we will be continuing with our Robocop Rogue City series. We've been doing a playthrough series, so I'm just gonna keep posting up all my videos of my playthrough of Robocop Rogue City. If you like this kind of content, please hit that like and subscribe button down below. It would really help push my content forward. I'd really appreciate it. And but yeah, so that's what we're gonna do tonight. We're gonna play some Robocop Rogue City for a little while until I get poof, and then yeah, continue on with the series. We're actually pretty far into the series already. I want to say that this might be series 6th or 7th. Now don't quote me. I'm kind of losing track, but yeah, if you go on the page, um you'll see where we at if you follow the progress. I created a category on the channel. So without further ado, we will be getting into the game. All right, let's continue, y'all. Leave a comment down below what y'all think so far about the game. All right, y'all, let's get back into it. Already cutscene to the hospital, the police officer, no police station. We're back to the police station, everybody. Let's go.
Yeah, glad we got Murphy on our team.
They likes me a lot. Alright. We're just gonna take it casual.
I have pertinent information regarding the case.
We'll get to that, Murphy. But right now, it's time for your psych evaluation.
Ooh,
Becker will
I gotta
right
get evaluated.
Make sure you take part in it. So
I hope I pass.
Dr. Blanche is already waiting in the observation room. Once it's over, join us in the briefing room.
Okay. Gotta take my psych test, everybody. Come on, chat. We got this, huh? We've been through enough that we got this, huh, chat? We got it. Oh, no, wrong way. I keep doing that. I don't know why I keep doing that.
Hey, what's the big idea?
Piece of junk taser blew the fuse when I tried to charge it.
Oh, I thought I was shut down, Robocop.
So it wasn't a mistake when they didn't send us insulated gloves.
I'm afraid not. Looks like OCP is really cutting costs where it can. Robocop, is that you?
Yes, it's for me.
See anything.
Well, yeah,
I'm
the lights are
in
off.
front of you, Officer O'Neill.
I'm standing right in front of
No
you in the
problem.
pitch black.
Oh, OCP skimps on everything when it comes to the police. Fired our maintenance guy to reduce their costs, so now we are literally in the dark.
We need to get the power back on.
I am
She got
equipped
jokes.
to deal with such situations.
Investigate the high voltage
Follow
box.
the cables. They should take you to the fuse box.
Thanks for that great advice. We're gonna scan the chat. What you think we're gonna find? Scan results. No current detection. I don't get it. Follow the cables. That's not what the cable went out at, but we're gonna go with it. Well, look at that. Looks like somebody purposely sabotaged it. Why would they leave it running in that chat? Feel like this is a trap. Great. Because I know how to do this. Misaligned breaker. Okay. That was the chat. I did not know what I was doing. I just hit the switch until maybe a third time was a charm. It says close the fuse box. Now I'll go back to my psych, get my psych evaluation. Maybe we can try this again, huh? You know, third time's a charm, my chat. Nope, nope. Wait, we gotta go down one. I know. Yeah, we gotta go down one. Dang it. Okay. We don't get it, chat. Where we got to go from here? Come on. Leave it. I'm not going the right way though. The whole thing says this way. Why can't I find it? I found it earlier, chat. I lost it again. Wait a minute. This is so confusing right now. Okay, I'm on this floor. I'm gonna go up one more. We can't go up though. Y'all need to help me find.
That's
Okay.
Detroit's shining beacon of hope.
Thanks for the help, Murphy.
That got me lost there for a minute, but I got it.
I'm ready for you, Robo.
Well, Robo ready too. We got lost. Give us a
All
break.
right, let's see what's cooking under the hood. Once I'm done, he's all yours, Doctor.
Hydration, baby. I gotta focus on the game. My life. Let's see. Oh, I didn't do very much. I feel like I'm gonna make a C or D. Because this was like an in and out kind of ordeal for me. Oh, I knew it. I called it. Damn it. See, last time a little B, so we gotta do a little better this time, chat. We're gonna try. No promises, but we're gonna try. My vow,
Hello,
getting
Murphy.
worse.
Congratulations. I've seen your accomplishment on TV. I hope that I'll manage to remain professional despite sitting opposite a celebrity. How do you feel
She
about
got
being
jokes, y'all.
acclaimed as a hero
Celebrity.
again?
I serve the public trust.
We don't do it for fame.
No.
Public
Your
trust.
sense of duty is what drives you. That's clear. I'm sure you'd love to share this accomplishment with Anne Lewis. You've seen her at the hospital, haven't you? How is she?
She is stable.
You cherish that relationship, don't you? She's an important part of your life.
She's my partner, but yes, she's an important part of my life. I thought maybe, you create a
Just like your
relationship with other partners, work partners, or
You're very protective of your past.
when you gotta be, you gotta.
Cut me off from my family.
And how do you view their decision to separate you from them?
They would not want to see me like this.
Perhaps not.
It was for
But the
the
alternative isn't much better. Nevertheless, you still think about them, don't you? What comes to mind when you try to remember your family? I see.
I got an itch on the
Memories can
foot.
be
An itch
painful.
on the foot.
Especially when they're connected to the ones you love. They tend to remind us of what we're missing. The thief that broke into my house I mentioned before.
Yes.
He was my brother. He was an addict.
Family
who'd come
got
over
you.
to steal things to sell so he could buy drugs. As you can imagine, my last memory of us together is not a happy one. But despite that, I still wouldn't want to lose it. It serves as a reminder of how I failed him. And I've been trying to rectify it ever since.
I do not remember my family. I can only feel them.
These feelings,
He
how do they
doesn't
manifest
remember, he only
themselves?
feels.
As echoes of the past.
Yes.
But
Echo
OCP
past.
sees
Everybody
them as
echoes.
obstacles that need to be.
What do y'all think? Leave it down in the
And
chat.
now you're afraid that they sent me here to convince you they are right?
Did they?
What you need to understand is that regardless of outside
How about the comments,
influences,
too? You can
my
also leave it in the
client's
comments.
well-being takes highest priority. Especially now that I understand how important these memories are to you. I will fight for you in every way I know how. If you let me. I think this is a good place to end this session. Thank you for your honesty.
Thank you for the
It certainly
evaluation.
has been noted.
All right, there, chat. Let's see what we can do there, peeps.
I've got plenty to think about for now.
And I have plenty of points, I think, to use. Yes, skill points. Yes, I got to use my points. So I think it's this button. Skills. All right, all right. Now we got to put some thought into this, chat, okay? We got to put some thought into this. So what do y'all think? I know there's 3 that we ain't got nothing on, but I mean, let's think about this for a second, because we're gonna need it in combat. Okay, it'll get 10% bonus weapon damage. Okay, stuns nearby enemies for a short time. Okay, so what's the armor one? It's 10% reduction, reduces received damage by 80% for a short time. Explosive and high caliber weapons deal 25% less damage. So deflect. So those, if I gotta get the second one for that to be effect. Let's see. 50. 10% bonus health. Okay, so we got that one already. We got it on way, but I don't know what happens if you get this. What about this? 5. Oh, we get dash allows you to ram into enemies quickly, escape danger. I guess. 5% chip modificator bonus. Okay, what do you think? Okay, let's go down to focus. Look, alright. So focus 5% slow motion skill. Alright. Then if we get this, that's the one we're about to unlock with slow motion. Your reflexes allow you to see your environment in slow motion for short periods of time. I don't know, chat. What's up with this? Okay. This one's hard, y'all. But I honestly think we can go with this one. This one. What you think, chat? That one? We can go with, we need to start on these two down here too. Deduction and psychology. Robocop needs some psychology, chat. What do y'all think? Tell me what do y'all think? I think we gotta either go with deduction or psychology. Deduction allows you to have scanning. Okay. What about psychology? What's his perks? Well, look, we're gonna work on deduction right now. Okay, let's go back to that chart real quick there. We have, oh wow, we got a couple of these. I'm not familiar, but we're gonna. All right, I guess that's a wrap. Let's continue on now, chat. Go to briefing room. We're gonna get briefed up. My bad, I got lost again. About to get briefed up.
Where was the meeting point supposed to be?
Yeah, just keep
Come
following
on,
the
that
road.
chat,
All right.
briefing up.
The situation at the bank was contained in a relatively
breaking up.
smooth fashion. So what did we learn from it?
When it's their money on the line, OCP will send Robocop, the entire SWAT team, and a bunch of Ed 209s that actually work.
Anything else?
Wendell and
A little bit harsh, but hey, they might be onto
with
something.
the street vultures.
That's right. There's been a rift in their midst, and I want to know why.
Spike has proven to be talkative under suitable conditions.
That's why I want you all to head to the city and do some actual police work. We need to find Spike. The attack on
Spike!
OCP Bank was a desperate move.
They always
I'm
be
sure
looking
there's
for
plenty
Spike.
of theories floating around. So we need to listen to what the streets are saying to find where the vultures are hiding.
I know someone versed in street talk.
Talk to him. And, oh, I almost forgot. Murphy, once you're downtown, the old man wants to meet with you.
Oh, the old man himself? What an honor.
Yeah, he's the closest Detroit has to real-life royalty. Maybe for saving him all that money, he'll knight you or something.
Enough. Head downtown, ask around, and most importantly, find Spike.
Yeah, we're gonna try our hardest to find Spike. We gotta leave the prison.
Robocop! Over here!
What do you need?
You wouldn't want to make the mayor of Detroit wait, would you?
Yes, I kind of do, but you know, let's give it a shot.
May I help you, Mr. Mayor?
Oh, it's me who's gonna do the helping. You know John Mills, I presume? The OCP puppet who's gunning for my seat as mayor? I've heard from a reliable source that he's planning to make you the highlight of his election bid. Judging by your expressive face, he hasn't talked to you about it yet, huh? That's what I figured. What a slimy bastard. Using your image to influence the good people of this city, and without your consent? That's clearly something that I would never do. But you know that I've always appreciated what you're doing for our city, right?
Come on now.
So, the real question is...
I feel like this is a
what are
little
we gonna do about it together?
blackmail, Robo. But I'm gonna be
I am
honest,
not
I'm not a
involved
really
in
politics
politics.
kind of guy, Mayor.
Well, let's not get too hasty. You can still show support for me, right? We're on the same side. I need to go. Campaign season is busy, but let me leave you with one word of advice. Whatever you do, make it clear that you are not siding with Mills. You can be sure that they'll twist your every word and use it against you. That's what OCP does. Thanks for the talk, Robocop. Say no to Delta City. Vote for the neighborhoods. Vote for Kuzak.
Okay, we gotta go right now. We're leaving the precinct now.
I tell him all about how the OCP is fucking us.
Come on now.
Got a job for you.
What do you want? Oh, come on
How are you
now.
feeling after the incident at the bank?
Who gives a shit? I heard that you're heading to the city. Once you're out there, I want you to check one apartment for me. There's suspicion of domestic terrorism and corporate espionage, so expect a warm welcome.
Should I assume hostility from the suspect?
I assume you'll find sensitive data there. Look for it
Sensitive
thoroughly
data.
and make sure it comes straight back to my hands. Tenement across the street from the arcade, apartment 12. Now go, I've got to prepare for a meeting. And remember, if you won't take care of it, another cop will have to. Another cop that isn't quite as resistant to deadly surprises as you are.
Alright, they are chattable. Quick, hold to drink. Go to the suspicious apartment. Where is the suspicious apartment? We're gonna take off. Let's go. Okay, y'all, do you want to leave the area? Yes, I do. We gotta go to the apartment. You didn't hear the guy? He basically, like, threatened another police officer if I don't do it. You gotta do it. And Robocop is not happy about it. Put the pedal to the metal and peeled out. Yep. Did we make it? I think we made it. Make it with the old man. Okay, we gotta meet up. Wait. Spike in a haystack. I feel like this is a trap. Chat, I feel like this is a trap. There's a lot of men here for this not to be a trap, right?
Hey, you. The old man is waiting for you upstairs. This
Sure he
entrance to
is.
the building is off limits. You have to use the staircase.
Don't make me shoot your head off.
Do you think it's gonna hold his weight?
Doesn't matter. Just old junk that needs recycling.
Alright. Tell y'all I feel like this was a trap and I was probably right, huh? $10 meters. I'm just waiting for somebody to jump out. I gotta go all the way up the stairs. Come on, everybody, all the way up the stairs.
The old man's waiting. So, it's true what they say. You do have some kind of defect.
I don't know what you talking about. But I'm sure y'all gonna figure it out, huh? Okay, chat. We getting into it. Oh, let's see what it... Oh, no, it didn't open slow.
Oh,
Is it Spike?
it's good to see you,
Nope,
my boy.
this old man.
Leave us. I want to talk to him in private. You have to
Private? I feel like
excuse
I'm
me
in
for not
trouble.
Getting up. I'm in a rather unfortunate state. You did exceptional work at the bank.
Well,
I want
look
you
at
to know
that.
I am deeply grateful for your service to OCP and the city of Detroit. See, I grew up in this very apartment.
I don't know, chat.
What's left of it. It used to be a thriving neighborhood. Nothing like what you see right now. I always dreamt of turning it into the most prosperous district in the city.
I don't...
Can you imagine? Or do you think it's just an old fool's pipe dream?
I don't know.
I agree with all city improvement plans that have the citizens' well-being in mind.
Glad to know you approve. Delta City's construction is about to start.
What?
Finally, the old and frail will be replaced with the new and strong. Decay and death are terrible things. You lose everything you worked for your entire life.
No.
But I don't have to tell you what that's like. It really makes me wonder, has the time you spent in that armor been a burden to you?
I would say, I mean...
The only burden it
I'd
causes
say it's
is
a
to
burden to the
criminal
criminals.
I admire your confidence. The real reason I've summoned you here is because I'm worried. I'm aware of your instability problems, and it's not a matter that we can overlook. That's why I've requested to have people look after you. Tell me, how are you finding your evaluations with Dr. Blanche?
I am happy to comply with any activity that improves effectiveness.
You're a good sport. I can imagine it's not a pleasant experience, but I can't express how much
I feel like he's working on the inside with this therapist
becoming
now.
a liability is the last thing you'd want. Am I right?
That is correct.
Now we've reached an understanding. Tell me, is there anything I could do to put your mind at ease?
My partner has been severely wounded.
We need medical attention for Lewis. His partner, okay?
Make sure she gets the best care there is.
And it needs to be quick.
Thank you.
Snap, snap.
I have to say, you brought a lot of hope into this old man's heart. Now, excuse me. I'm not supposed to exert myself too much. Doctor's orders. And you can't argue with them.
No, you cannot argue with doctors, but people do it all the time. Return to the streets.
After all, the peace of Detroit depends on your well-being.
I'm not jumping down now. All right there, chatterbo, chatter. Well, still think it's a trap, but we're gonna see what happens there.
Hey, Murphy, are you done with the old man's tea party? Remember to get back in touch with your informer. See if he has any info that could get us back on the biker's lead. Spike is still out there.
Spike, yeah. Ooh, I need a potty break. All right, he's back to the bot. All right, where were we, chat?
OCP wants to raise towers of glass and steel. Go ahead, just not where we live.
We question pickles. Gotta find pickles there, chat. Keep going down. Almost took a wrong turn there, chat. All right, there, chat. We keep going down this street there. Did I find pickles? I found pickles. Yay!
Greetings. Waiting for the movie screening.
Just browsing to find which movie would most enhance my nuke experience.
Has working with the police not made you change your ways?
I need to keep up appearances. Otherwise, I wouldn't be much use as an informer, now would I? Nah, tell me. What's the next job for the police's finest duo?
I need information on Spike's whereabouts.
That SOB. I'll never forgive him for what he did to Briggs.
This ain't Spike then,
Luckily,
Chad.
there
I
ain't
thought
much
this
left
was
of the
a
street
Spike.
vultures after the bank heist. They're probably laying low. But now you mention it, I heard about a biker who had a crash near the riverbank just behind the mart. So, your best bet is to check out the scene of the accident, or maybe hit up a nearby mechanic to see if they know anything.
Any witnesses?
There's this crazy old bum who hangs out around there. He's nosy. Maybe he could help.
Are you positive that he escaped on the damaged motorcycle?
Not so much on it as with it. From what I gathered, the bike suffered more than just a dent. I'm guessing he must have dragged it to some nearby mechanic to get it back in shape. I think Ben's shop is the closest.
The closest?
You really want justice for Briggs?
We owe him. But it's more about Daniel and Gale. And I think everyone will sleep better once those butchers are taken care of.
Thank you. You have given me all I need.
Thank you for that information, even though I thought you were Spike.
But there's something that I need your help with.
I will not be involved in any illegal activity.
That's very presumptuous of you. I just need help finding a VHS tape in the rental place across the street. The title slipped my mind, and I assume you've got like a database or something in your head that'll make looking for it a breeze. So what do you say? Will you help me look for it?
Should we do a chat? Should we look for a chat? Yeah, I guess we can look for it. I don't know what to do on this one.
There are crimes happening that need attention.
That's not a no. I'll be waiting here if you change your mind.
Video store.
Okay, let's start searching. Remember, the title has something to do with the Bible, saints, cosmos, or... Let's start by checking the thriller and drama sections.
Should we ask the owner?
Forget him. He has no idea about movies. He thinks that Salamanca deserved the Golden Piston for the Best Picture.
I heard that, and it did.
Kind Shepherd?
Love that one. You know, that movie could have never happened. The director threw out the script after reading a couple of pages. Thankfully, his wife picked it out of the trash, and after reading it, she forced her husband to give it another look.
Everyone deserves a second chance.
Do we? I'm not so sure about that.
Alex Murphy was given a second chance.
But I mean, you really deserved it. Which is something I couldn't say about a lot of people. Anyway, I don't want to spoil the mood, but that's not the tape we're looking for.
Garden of Earthly Delights.
Oh man, great movie. Very elegant. Panned by the critics, though. But the director is a badass. He personally showed up to one of those ceremonies to accept the award for the worst movie of the year.
We do not need to bow to outside pressure.
Easier said than done, my man.
Diamonds are made under great pressure.
Wait, do you think there's a diamond within me? Do you see my shine? I'm just messing
No
with you.
diamond.
That was truly inspirational. But let's get back to it, because that's not our tape.
Nothing in thriller or drama.
Okay, how about you check in the sci-fi and action section? I'll have a look at horror.
Possible
Eve's
match found.
Flower.
Beautiful depiction of violence in that one.
Do you think violence can be beautiful?
It's just shown with a different sensibility to what we're used to. Maybe because the guy's European. You know how they are. It's different. It's cool, is all I'm saying.
Recognizing beauty in something ugly is a unique feature.
Doesn't pay the bills, though. Then again, I don't have bills to pay anyway.
You know movies. There is value in that.
He knows his
There's
movies.
nothing better than a good movie. But we're still missing our tape.
Find this tape, chat, because I think once we find this tape, this will be the last mission for us tonight.
Celestial Decay.
Classic. Still waiting for a sequel. But the guy who did that one has never made a part 2 in his career. But he said that if he ever did, he'd do a sequel to that one. How do you feel about that? Sequels, remakes, comic book adaptations, etc.
They tend to become imitations of themselves.
Hard to argue with that. There's been a lot of stinkers. Anyway, risking to sound like a broken record, that's not the tape we're looking for.
How many times you gonna sound like that?
I think I found it. I messed
Oh,
up the
he
title
found
a
it.
little. It's called Me, Sire. But here it is. Isn't that the tape we're looking for? Tape? What? What tape?
You like movies? Do you want to shoot an action movie?
I think I'll wait till it comes out on VHS.
Lights, camera,
Of
action!
course, there was always action.
I need a hand over here!
Do you need assistance?
Clearly someone's out there with all these guns.
First, I hear a bunch of movie.
Where is Pickles?
He ran
He
out the
ran
back door.
away.
Where will I find him?
I don't know. But homeless or not, you still have to give an address to get a membership card. Try the computer. Maybe you'll find something there. Who's gonna pay for all this?
Okay. Oh man. Address. Come on now. We gotta find it. You can't be hidden forever. Okay. Sure, this will be fun. Talk to this man.
Greetings, citizen.
Ah, the best cop in the hood is back. How can I be of service?
I am here in regards to a fugitive.
Oh, damn. What is wrong with this thing? I need to get that car down, or God knows what might happen. Can you help me out with this? It's new and I don't know where I put the manual.
Stand back.
Go on then. Let's see how it's done. I thought you knew how to bring that car down. Can't be that hard. It doesn't start.
Got it.
Pop the hood.
And now you asking me to be a mechanic?
So, do you know what the problem is?
Could be many things, but let's find out.
Spark plugs are not the main culprit. There is no power. The coil has been disconnected.
That would explain the car not starting.
Okay.
I detected an electric current inside
Electric
the cooling
current,
tank.
Joe.
I recommend grounding it to fix the problem, but I am sure that you knew about that already.
What? I mean, I would never miss such a thing.
Battery is fine, stable, above 12 volts.
That's one thing checked off then. I'm guessing it's an easy fix.
Well, look at that, Robocop. We did it. We fixed the car.
It started. We're on the money. Well done, Robocop. You are one serious Swiss Army man.
I am best at catching criminals. I should get back to it.
You said earlier you were looking for someone.
A biker. Have you repaired any motorcycles recently?
As a matter of fact, I did. This big, chunky guy showed up. Bald head, big ears, and spiky beard. Wasn't really warm and cuddly, but he paid cash in advance. So why would I refuse?
Do you know the whereabouts of this individual?
I don't, but he asked me if I do paint jobs too. Then showed me a ripped-out page that had a tattoo design on it. He asked me to spray a mean-looking bird onto his gas tank.
Why do you think
Tell
the
me about
design
that.
was intended for a tattoo?
The page he handed me had other graphics, which were clearly tattoo designs. And, as far as I remember, it had the address of a tattoo parlor that's close by printed on the bottom of the page.
What was the design you sprayed onto his motorcycle?
It was some sort of bird, but I don't know what it's called. I'm not a botanist. But it had a bald head.
Thank you for the information.
All
Proceed
right
to the
there,
tattoo parlor.
everyone. That's going to be the last bit of this episode tonight. We're going to continue this investigation another time. If you do like this, please hit the like and subscribe button down below. And I will be getting back to the next episode real soon. I appreciate it. Peace. Love y'all.